welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming. When a Jewish baby boy is born, everyone knows that 8 days later you have a Brit Milah, or bris, which is the ritual that dates all the way back to Abraham, which demonstrates the covenant between the Jewish people and God. It literally translates to covenant of circumcision. So what do we do, though, with Jewish baby girls, who it's looked down upon to circumcise? So, in chapter 29 of the book of Deuteronomy, Moses is giving his final charge to the children of Israel, and he says, quote, "You are standing this day, all of you, before the Lord your God, your heads, your tribes, your elders, your officers, even all the men of Israel, your little ones, your wives, and the stranger that is in your midst. You shall enter into the covenant of the Lord your God and into his oath, which the Lord your God has made with you this day." In other words, women are also part of the covenant in the same way as men. But apparently God just trusts them enough to keep up their end of the bargain without any sort of physical reminder. So the celebrating of a naming of a Jewish girl beyond a short prayer following a Torah reading is a much more modern practice that has its earliest iterations that we could find at least in the Sephardic world in around the 17th century. So we've chosen a few passages to read, which will be followed by a few short prayers, the naming itself, and finally an explanation of the names that we chose. So now we can cue the mother and daughter. This is the first look opportunity.
Rebecca already tests fast for the name.
Wait a second, because it's very cool.
This one, and I think it goes on to the next one. Yep.
This is working.
We dedicate our daughter to Torah, to a never-ending fascination with study and learning. With a book, she will never be alone. We dedicate our daughter to chuppah, to never-ending growth as a human being capable of giving and receiving love. With a loving mate, she will never be alone. We dedicate our daughter to ma'asim tovim, to a never-ending concern for family and community and justice. If she cares for others, she will never be alone. We pray for wisdom to help our daughter achieve these things, to fulfill the needs of her mind and body, to be strong when she needs us to be strong, to be gentle when she needs us to be gentle, but to always be there when she needs us. The birth of a child is a miracle of renewal. We stand together today, awed by the miracle of our daughter. I'd like to invite the aunt and uncle back.
We pray that our niece shall grow in vigor of mind to become an intelligent and caring human being. Grant our niece length of days and vigor of body and mind. We ask your blessing on her that she may find health, happiness, and contentment. May we be privileged to add love to her growing years as she becomes a blessing to her family, her community, and all humanity.
Great.
Let our granddaughter be a person whose heart will be clear, whose goals will be high, a person who will master herself before she seeks to master others, one who will learn to laugh, yet never forget how to weep, one who will reach into the future, yet never forget the past. After all these things are hers, this we pray, enough sense of humor that she may always be serious, but never take herself too seriously. Give her humility so that she may always remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, the meekness of true strength. Then we, her family and friends, will dare to whisper that we too have been enriched.
wish for you, my daughter. If there could be only one thing in life for me to teach you, I would teach you to love, to respect others, so that you may find respect in yourself, to learn the value of giving, so that if ever there comes a time in your life that someone really needs, you will give, to act in a manner that you would wish to be treated, to be proud of yourself, to laugh and smile as much as you can, in order to help bring joy back into this world, to have faith in others, to be understanding, to stand tall in this world and to learn to depend on yourself, to only take from this earth those things which you really need, so there will be enough for others, to not depend on money or material things for your happiness, but to learn to appreciate the people who love you, the simple beauty that God gave you, and to find peace and security within yourself. To you, my child, I hope I will teach all these things, for they are love.
So now Meredith is going to read Birkat HaGomel, which is a prayer that's said after coming through a dangerous, perilous situation, which childbirth most definitely is. So she's going to read a line, and then for those who can remember this, the response will be Mi Shigmalech Kol Tov, Hu Yigmalech Kol Tov Sela.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel lecha yavim tovot shegam lani kol tov.
Amen. Mi shegmalech kol tov, hu yigmalech kol tov sela.
Okay, my turn. So I just have a short selection from being a Judaic Sidra to have something from the Talmud. So this is slightly out of context, but from Masechet Brachot. May you live to see your world fulfilled, and your destiny be for the world to come. May you trust in generations past and yet to be, and may your heart be filled with understanding. May your mouth know understanding, and your tongue sing songs of praise. May your vision be straight on the path before you, and your eyes shine with the light of Torah. May your face reflect the brightness of the heavens, and your lips speak wisdom. May your fulfillment be in righteousness, and may your steps run to hear the words of ancient wisdom. So now we forgot to prepare the Kiddush cup. The cup of wine, the wine's already open. I don't know what's in I have the cup.
Yeah.
Are you trying to make it?
She says, Rebecca texted me a couple minutes ago, any name yet? And I says, 5 minutes. She just sent me back. She says, I eagerly await. I just bought you some more cute clothes.
So, say Kiddush followed by Shehechianu, and then we will be giving her name. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagefen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu v'azman hazeh.